Terrible transition defense. Who has LeBron? Like, does this player got LeBron? And this player needs to go here, or vice versa, but you got to communicate. And I mean, now the defense is scrambling. Okay, this player has zero chance of guarding LeBron with backpedaling, okay? Not going to work. So you're going to have to get up and play on LeBron's side. This player can move in over here. If he's with his feet set in the defensive stance, he can get in the gaps, he can stunt and recover, okay? But you just backpedaling, I mean, this is just not feasible to get a stop. Not the intensity level you're looking for. Ochai Abaji's not in a defensive stance. His feet are not set. He's got his hands on his knees. I mean, you're in no position. Look at this. So you're going this way as Austin Reeves is coming off a handoff this way, and now you can't guard. Sprint back in transition. You've got to get your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at this backpedaling. No, If you're Chris Dunn, you got to get more aggressive here, getting underneath Rui Hachimura, battling for positioning, initiating contact. Look who's initiating the contact here. It's Hachimura, and now you're sealed. Again, if you're Colin Sexton, you've got to go and you got to initiate the contact. You got to battle for positioning. If you don't initiate any contact whatsoever, then look who's going to. And again, you're sealed. Okay, if you're Chris Dunn and in drop coverage, you have to go over immediately. You can look at this right here. Look at Chris Dunn trying to go under first. Well, now you're not going to get over this screen in time. Okay, you cannot stand and watch this shot. If you're this Jazz player right here, start sprinting back now. Like right now. See, look at this Jazz player right here. I mean, you're just standing and staring. This is not... If you're Chris Dunn, I don't know what you're looking at. Like, this ball's going to LeBron. Juan Toscano-Anderson has no chance of being able to guard the ball. So you need to sprint back now. What is Chris Dunn doing here? If this Jazz player is going to, first of all, have his hand in Anthony Davis's face right here, okay, and also have his feet not level to each other, so you're giving Anthony Davis this angle right here, we're going to have to double. Ochai Abaji's got to come down here, okay, and then this player would rotate here, and then this player would come to the corner. I mean, you can't just give Anthony Davis this angle. This is a joke. The Jazz are in a zone. There is no... This player's got to take the middle of the zone. This player's got to come up and take LeBron. This player's already down here. And Kelly Olynyk's here. You've got to stay guarding the ball. I don't know. What are the Jazz doing here? Why does this player think it's okay to just leave the middle of the zone vacated? Too many Jazz players just staring at this rebound. Okay? If you're just going to stare, then start sprinting back now. Because you know when LeBron gets the ball in the open floor, if people have just been standing around like this, we have issues. Okay, so Kelly Olynyk goes to double team the... Stop. Okay, so when this pass gets made out here, this player's got to also fly out here as this pass is getting made. And then Kelly Olynyk drops here. Okay? Like, you look at... I mean, this is not even close to fast enough. Okay, so this Jazz player is coming to double. But, so if this Jazz player is doubling right now, this player's got to stay down here. You have to stay down here. The perimeter you can rotate. This you cannot rotate to. Again, you see this lob go up. Let's start to get back. Let's not just stand and stare. Even this Jazz player right here. Like, it's just standing and staring, and this again. What is this Jazz player doing? Guard the ball. What? You're feeling out a screen. Look at this. You are waiting to be screened. Well, whoops. Now you're just going to get beat. What is happening here? Is this supposed to be a switch? Then I communicate. You can't just assume someone's switching. Apparently, Talen Horton-Tucker didn't get the message to switch. I mean, this Jazz player has plenty of time to get his feet set in defensive stance. Look at this. Why? Like, right now, you're fine, but look at this. Look at your feet moving. Your feet moving. What are you doing? I mean, if this player's just going to play on LeBron's side, then Chris Dunn has got to get over here. Okay, you got to close this area off. I mean, LeBron can't come through here. And this player's backpedaling and giving LeBron this angle right here. I mean, I don't know what Chris Dunn's doing, because... Okay, so if this player's coming to double the post right here, then this player's going to have to be up here and ready to rotate, okay? And then this player would rotate here, here, and then you would have to fly to the corner here. But, like, this is a double team, and Ochai Agbaji hasn't moved. I mean, that's not good. Okay, I mean, if this player cuts through right here, stop. Ochai Agbaji's going to go with him, so that's fine. Taylor Horton-Tucker's got to stay up here, because when this pass gets made here, you're going to have to rotate here, and Agbaji's going to have to fly back to the corner. But we have two people going with this cutter. I mean, the perimeter is wide open. This cannot happen. If you're Kelly Olynyk, get in a defensive stance with your feet set and get up. You're guarding LeBron. Look at this. Are you ready to guard LeBron right now? I mean, he could do any... This is all... What is Kelly Olynyk doing? What is this gamble? Come on. Like, why? Okay, so the Jazz are in drop coverage. This Jazz player needs to get up a little bit. He's got to be in a defensive stance with his feet set is the point, okay? Because you got to be able to guard the ball and be able to rotate to Anthony Davis. And look at this. I mean, you're backpedaling right here. You're not guarding the ball, or you're not going to be able to slide over to Anthony Davis if they hit him on the pop. Okay, if you're Ochai Agbaji, you got to have more urgency when you're guarding LeBron. Get over here. Get your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at this laziness. Look when LeBron catches this ball. How are you not in a defensive stance? It's a tie game with 30 seconds left. Game over.